You have to understand that Egyptians have a love for the military as well. The military is the most powerful institution in the country. It is, every single household has someone who's been in the military because of mandatory conscription. And the military is also viewed by most Egyptians as one of the only places in the country where there is any kind of social advancement, any kind of meritocracy, where you can come in as a soldier and come up in rank and file. So, with that in mind, we have to differentiate between the military and the leaders of the military who are corrupt officials and who are, destroying the economy and who are promoting a kind of fascist state. And I think that where Egyptian youth have reached is the idea that they will continue to fight against fascism, whether it comes in the sense of military fascism, economic fascism, religious fascism through organizations like the Muslim Brotherhood. However, they're unwilling to allow any group to own an institution. So Egyptians, like Ahmed, for example, in our film, he, is unwilling to allow for the military to be owned by the corrupt. So if he's asked to join, he's going to join. He's joining the military because he's like, that's my military. That's not owned by these people. And my, boycotting it is my relinquishing my right. So it's a complex, idea of the role of the military in Egypt, and it's something that's going to continue to be tested and pushed. What's happening in Egypt is an attempt to break these binaries. It's an attempt between Egyptians don't want either of these, whether it's military or brotherhood. They're trying to they're trying, what, as Ahmed says in the end, to develop a society of consciousness. They want to break beyond that. And it's not about finding one leader, as Ahmed says. And so people are trying to build a culture of what the democratic process in Egypt will look like. And there's a process to that, and we believe that Egypt needs to be able to breathe to find its own way. And what that way will look like won't be the Turkish model necessarily, won't be the American model, won't be the Japanese model, it'll be the Egyptian model. So Egyptian society has to come to terms with that. What we do know is that June 30th, what did happen, despite the debate on whether it was a coup or a revolution or this or that, what did happen is Egyptians rebalanced the idea of the role of religion in society by saying, by a quarter of the country's population coming down and saying, we don't want this. They didn't necessarily they didn't say they wanted massacring the Muslim Brotherhood, and that's not what they wanted. But they did say, we don't want political powers using religion in our name. And that's a massive realignment of the whole role of society, which will have ramifications in the entire Muslim world. So,
the role of religion.
The role of religion in society. So the idea of like, what is separation of church and state? Egyptians have to come to that conclusion themselves through their own process. You know what I mean? And so the role of the military, the role of all these things will come in time.